Hey everyone, welcome to another session on AgentForce. So, we've looked at topics with different types of actions like Apex, flows, the out of the box actions as well. And today, in this video, we are going to look into the prompt template as an action for the AI agent. We are also going to look at the RAG, which is retrieval augmented generation, and how we're going to use it in the prompt template and in turn in the AI agent. So let's first discuss a little bit about prompt builder or prompt template and the RAG, and then we're going to talk about the example and then look at the demo as well. So, just in very short, prompt templates are actually predefined structures that guide LLMs to generate specific and contextually relevant outputs. So, it's very simple or very similar to an AI agent, but as the name suggests, it's a prompt template. So, you provide the prompt, and of course, it has features like merge fields where you can refer to the record level details, for example, case fields, account fields, or whatever custom object you need. You also have an option to provide an input, like get the input from the user or from a different field in the form of a text. You could also call flows from the prompt, and you could also call Apex from the prompt templates. So different options available, and also RAG. So you could basically refer to information that is stored in a library which is coming from data cloud. And that is really powerful because now you have an option or you have a way to ground the prompt based on a massive data set that you already have, right? So, retrieval augmented generation is a technique that enhances LLM responses by getting the information from a knowledge store. Now, who is creating that knowledge store? It's us. And this helps ground the prompts with domain specific knowledge. And we're going to see that in the demo that I'll be showing you. So, let's look at the example that we are going to refer to. So, user is interacting with an AI agent. User is looking for some information, and maybe they will just ask a question. Now that question would be taken as an input variable from the prompt builder. All right, and with that input, the prompt builder is going to refer to Einstein's search, which is going to refer to the library that we have created and the information that we have already stored, and it's going to refer to that, and the information is stored in data cloud. Okay, now based on the question that the user had asked and looking at the library or the information that is stored in the library, the AI agent is going to respond to the user. Okay, now let's quickly look at the demo. Before that, the use cases for this example are huge. You could use this in employee onboarding. You could put all your knowledge transfer documents and checklist and whatnot, and then simply the AI agent can look at those details and help the employee or the user. You could also store the project related documents or anything which as a team you need, and it's a massive data set. The user could just type in and get the relevant and accurate information. All right, so now let's get straight into the demo. All right, so let's look at the demo. So right now I'm an agent builder and I have opened an existing agent. But what I want to show you is in the topic, I have included the scope to call the prompt as well. So if you see the scope or topic, this portion where I talk about details about Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic, their titles, achievements. So this line is basically gonna tell the agent that if the user asks about any of this, then you need to search or get the details from the actions or whatever means are at your disposal, right? Now, if I look at the instructions, I have just included this instruction as well. Like when the user asks about Federer or Djokovic, then please refer to the means that you have. Now, even if I don't put the library and knowledge here, the agent would still try to look at all the actions that it has access to. Now, let's talk about the actions here. So if I open the actions, this is the one, sample fetch tennis info, which is actually a prompt builder, and it's gonna fetch the details that I need. And where the prompt builder will get the information from, it will get the information from a library, which is in turn storing the data in data cloud. So this is what RAG is all about, because I have provided some details to ground the prompt, and the agent will fetch the information from those details only, so that the details or the information that it fetches is relevant and it's accurate. So let's look at the action first. So it's basically a prompt builder which has reference to the data cloud. So it's a very simple prompt. If you can see here, it will ask for a question, which is nothing but the input that the user will provide to the agent. So I'm storing it in this question variable, and it's a text variable, and then I'm asking this prompt to refer to data cloud and get the details that I have stored in the library. Okay. So how it happens is, the first step that we take is that we upload a file, for example, or a knowledge article in the library. As soon as we do that, because this is connected to data cloud, in data cloud an object is created, and whatever I have uploaded in the library gets stored in that object. And once that is done, from here in the prompt I can refer to those objects and the data. So if I go here in the resources, you will see Einstein search, and if you click on it, this file DMO or data model object has been created in data cloud as soon as I uploaded the file in the library, because the org has a connection to data cloud. Okay, and if I just click on it, I can use this details. So if you see the prompt, I have mentioned that please use this information to help answer the question. Then I can also put other things in the prompt, for example, like thank the user for asking the question, which is a great day ahead, and some motivational words as well. Okay. So now let's go back to the agent, and I'll just show you how I uploaded the document. All right. So let's go back to the agent. And here, if you see, we have this library option, okay, this knowledge option. When I click on it, if you can see, I have created a library and I have uploaded a PDF file which has the tennis information as a text, whatever I want to store, right? And this information then gets stored into data cloud in the DMO object that we just saw. So now when the user gives an input based on the topic, agent is able to find out the relevant action, which is a prompt, and it calls the prompt template. In the prompt template, I'm making a reference to this document from data cloud. So then it gets all the details as an output, and this is what the agent shows to the user as an output. So for example, to try this out, let me just ask something about Roger Federer. So, hi, tell me something about Roger Federer. So now it's gonna look for a relevant topic. It's going to look for a relevant action, which is our prompt template. And then it's going to call the Einstein search, and it's going to look for the document, get it from data cloud, and then show me the output that it got. So I'm hoping that based on the document that I have uploaded, this will be grounded and give me those information or those details only that were part of the document. So let's just wait for it to get the details and answer my question. Now you can see it did answer the question based on the same article or the same details that I had put into this document. All right. So in this demo, we covered two things. One is how to use the prompt as an action, and within the prompt, how we can use retrieval augmented generation, that is RAG, by storing any information in the form of a PDF or anything else. Thanks for watching.